YouTube, what it do? Your boy Justin Baz. I'm back with another video, and it's crazy. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I've been wondering about this case. Ron Jeremy, the iconic porn star, he been out since VHS days, the videotapes, cassette tapes, or not cassette tapes, but the VHS tapes. He been around since them days, and I'm like, why is this? They charging this man with like 20 counts of rape. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of mind-boggling. But here's the story. So porn actor. Come on, phone, act up. This damn phone acting up. So porn actor Ron Jeremy, he was found unable to stand trial for rape. Damn, this phone acting retarded. Yeah, he basically was saying that he couldn't stand trial because he was not okay. He wasn't fit. So basically, a Los Angeles judge on Tuesday declared that porn performer Ron Jeremy is mentally incompetent to stand trial on dozens of rape and sexual assault counts. Superior Court Judge Ronald S. Harris said in his hearing that after reviewing reports from both prosecutors and Jeremy's defense, that he is in an incurable neurocognitive decline from which he is unlikely to recover, which it sounds like they capping for him and saying that he has a neurological disorder where he can't, basically he's not mentally capacitated to, he's not mentally fit to speak on trial. Prosecutors asked that he be periodically reevaluated. A hearing on placing the 69-year-old Jeremy, whose legal name is Ronald Hyatt, in a state hospital will be held next month. It's crazy. I work in a state hospital, and a lot of these people, I see them, and they just definitely have a mental disorder. You can see it. The Jeremy pleaded not guilty after a grand jury indicted him on 34 counts of sexual assault, including 12 counts of rape. When he was arrested 2 years ago, I said he would be found innocent on all charges, Jeremy's attorney Stuart Goldfarb said in an email. Sounds like a Jewish attorney. 2 years have passed, and with the additional discovery I received, I believed he would have been found innocent. It is unfortunate due to mental condition he will not go to trial and have the opportunity to clear his name. Jeremy, who has remained in jail since his arrest in 2020, did not attend the hearing, so he's been there since beginning of COVID. An email seeking comment Tuesday from the district attorney's office was not immediately returned. Nicknamed the Hedgehog, Jeremy has been among the best known and most prolific actors in the porn industry for decades. It became a recognizable pop culture novelty through reality shows, public appearances, and music videos. He has long been a magnet for seekers of autographs and selfies, which is how he first encountered most of the women and girls aged 15 to 51. He is accused of assaulting between the 90s and 2019. According to transcripts of grand jury testimony from the women and girls obtained by Associated Press, Jeremy would lure them into a small, secluded space, often the bathroom of a West Hollywood bar and grill he frequents, traps them and sexually assault them. The Los Angeles Times first reported that Jeremy would not be going to trial. The charges stem from a district attorney's task force set up to investigate entertainment industry sexual misconduct after reports about Harvey Weinstein in 2017 made the Me Too movement an international phenomenon. So look, let me just sum it all out. Look, they saying the man raped, he would get women, put them in a corner and rape them. But let's rewind the tape. Bill Cosby is another one they said raped women from 20 years, 30 years ago. R. Kelly. And I'm not saying none of these guys are innocent, not capping for none of them. All I'm saying is it's kind of funny how when you're working for Hollywood, 20 years later, all these accusations come up about you raping and molesting women and things like that. And not saying that they have not done this, but it's a bigger picture. It's bigger than R. Kelly. It's bigger than Ron Jeremy. It's bigger than Harvey Weinstein, and it's bigger than Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, all these guys that they made examples of this Me Too movement. Like I said, not saying that they right at all. They were wrong from, allegations, allegedly. We don't really know. My point is, though, dealing with sex trafficking and things like that, you don't think that it was people behind the scenes that was coercing this behavior? West Coast Productions is a big library, volumes of porn. So a lot of this porn was not rehearsed. Maybe they coerced people into doing porn. Coercing, drugging women and putting these men in rooms with them so they can perform, make sexual tapes, so they can record and make millions, billions off of it. The porn industry is $1 billion industry. So a lot of these some women got paid and they know what they were doing. They were cohort. They was, alive and it's consensual sex. But some of these women and victims were tricked. Just like some of the men. They were tricked to thinking, oh, whatever, go in this room, have sex with this woman, we give you a couple of dollars. But they did not know that these companies was using them like predators and making billions off of these people. So Ron Jeremy, definitely, I remember seeing this guy in the 90s because I definitely was introduced to porn, and I'm 45, so I'm gonna say about 85, 86, I started looking at porn as a young, curious child. You know what I mean? But they have volumes and volumes of porn. And all of these porns that they put together was not consensual. So some of these were porns that was put together suspiciously, put together during technology. You know what I'm saying? And there is no way for 30 years this guy was throwing women in rooms and harassing them. Why didn't these women come out? And I'm not capping for the woman, or I'm not capping for Ron Jeremy and these guys who did evil acts. All I'm saying is it's kind of ironic. They wait till these guys are in the upper 60s to 70s and they're trying to capitalize. Some of these, I think, are money grabs. You know what I'm saying? But it's just sad how the industry is filthy, and you got sex parties, and it's sex magic. You know what I mean? These satanic cults use sex magic as a part of their rituals and a part of their power trips. You know what I'm saying? Besides molesting little children and killing them right before, when they're their highest peak of scaredness, they call it androchronon. It's a chemical that comes off that releases when you are scared, especially when you're at your highest peak of being afraid. You get killed. The androchronon, these evil elites drink that, and they think that it's supposed to make them stay young. Sickening. But all of these acts of porn, rape, and sexual assault, I believe some of them, but a lot of them, I believe, was coerced by Hollyweird in the industry. All right? Believe what you want, but that's just what it is. I'm going to leave it right there, but can you believe Ron Jeremy fucking all these women? He had to fuck over, who knows, 10,000s of women because he had a line of porn, long list of porn. But he went that long with raping women and sexually assaulting women, and nobody did nothing. It's because a lot of them women knew about it. They were getting paid. They might have been getting drugged, didn't know. But somebody capitalized out of them sexual capades. Believe that. In orgies of Hollyweird. Damn shame. Protons, electrons always cause explosions. Have a beautiful day. You already know, your boy Justice Shabazz. I'm out. Peace.